Hello everyone, my name is Ali, and this is the second video I'm filming today because I think this topic is just so important and I just want to talk about it. So, here is the thing that we aren't really taught in school, and that a lot of people aren't going to tell you this. Actually, a lot of people are going to teach you the opposite thing. There is never going to be a perfect opportunity. You hear about people and they say, okay, I'm going to learn how to play the piano when maybe when I'm done with school. And then after that it's like, okay, I have two jobs right now and I really can't learn how to play the piano. And then they're like, okay, I'm gonna do it, after a few months, after work dies down. And then after a few months some other crisis comes up. Maybe they have a family member that's sick, or something happens, or that, like, maybe their hand gets injured or something. And they're like, okay, I'm gonna do it after that. And then after that they have school, and they have study, and they have exams, and then they're like, okay, I'm gonna do it after exams. And as you can see, like, the cycle will probably keep going, and once until they get to a certain point. And at that point you've already basically wasted a year. So what I'm trying to say is that you aren't ever going to have this perfect opportunity to do whatever it is that you want to do. You see so many people, they are just waiting for this perfect opportunity. They think that life is somehow going to be perfect, all the stars will align in their favor, and one day, someday soon, we will basically have, like, the circumstances will be perfect, and we'll have the time to do whatever it is that we really want to do. And this is simply not the case. We humans, we have this optimism about tomorrow, and we can say that, okay, tomorrow I'm going to do it. And we think that something's going to happen tomorrow. And ask yourself, what is it about tomorrow that's going to make it that much different from today? And chances are it is going to be different from today, but not in a favorable way. There's nothing magical about tomorrow or next week or in the future, because the future, chances are, you're going to be even more busier than you are now. So get this through your head, that in the future there's less time. I think they did some research on this, actually, and it showed that we view our future selves as having more time than the amount of time that we have right now as our present selves. So you don't want to get caught up in that fallacy, because your future self is probably going to have just about as much time as you do right now. So the time is now. Don't wait for tomorrow. Don't wait for next week. Implement whatever it is that you want to do and start doing it now. And I'm not saying I'm not saying to do everything all in one go. I'm not saying anything like that, because I know that it's a process. Whenever you want to accomplish something massive in your life, by definition massive, you can't do it in one day. Maybe not even in a month. You might not be able to do it in a month or even a year. But let me tell you, start now. Okay? People will say, oh, I need like a week. I need a proper day. I need a day where I'm free and not busy to do this. But you can just start today. You can just do the first step. Just do the first step, okay? You just do the first few things that you want to do. Or maybe even just write down the plan of doing that thing. Because often, to do certain things, you require a plan. Just to plan out everything to make your time as efficient as possible. So if nothing else, just make a plan on how you are gonna do whatever it is that you're gonna do. Write it down. Actually take some action. Don't make it up in your head, because as you take action, that will build momentum. And when you build momentum, it will become a lot easier, like significantly easier, unbelievably easier for you to accomplish that thing. And I don't know you, so I don't know whatever it is that you want to accomplish. Maybe it's just learning how to play piano, or picking up a new skill. Maybe you want to start a blog, and you are telling yourself that, oh, I'm going to start a blog when I have some free time. And the thing is that you think that you're going to get some free time, but the reality is you likely aren't going to get that much free time, because some certain things will come up, crises will come up. Friends will call you, and people will bother you, and things will happen that you did not anticipate. And then at that point, you're like, okay, after this crisis, I'm going to do it. But no, just start right now. Take that first step. Don't worry about tomorrow. Don't worry about how you're going to do it all. You don't have to do it everything. Some people, what they do when they want to clean their house, they do it all in one day. And it's a lot easier to just clean a little bit at a time, instead of, what they say, like, it's easier to keep the house clean than just clean the entire house, right? So just take those little steps. You don't have to clean that entire house in one go. All you have to do is just put away some things, like as you're getting up. For example, if you're on the computer and your computer table is kind of dirty, maybe you have some glasses and like dishes that you ate, food that you ate before while you were on the computer in an earlier session. So what you can do is just pick up that plate or those dishes or whatever and just put them in the kitchen. You don't have to set up an entire day to do that, right? You don't have to wait till tomorrow to do that. So when you catch yourself saying, "Oh, I'm going to do it tomorrow," or "I'm going to do it next week," ask yourself why. What is so different about tomorrow or next week? And ask yourself seriously: am I just procrastinating, or am I doing it for a legitimate reason? Because obviously there are legitimate reasons that you might want to do something tomorrow. Maybe other things are taking your priority today, and you just don't have enough time. But don't bullshit yourself, telling yourself, "Oh, I don't have enough time," when you do have enough time. Because if you look at your schedule and you're wasting time watching television, and you're saying, "Oh, I'm going to do tomorrow," you're probably bullshitting yourself. Because chances are you can probably do something, one small thing of that project, of that skill that you want to develop. You can just do one small thing, and even if it's just the plan of how you're going to do it, or the commitment, or saying that, or making a note for yourself, or something like that. Because once you do that first step, you can build some momentum. So don't wait till tomorrow. Don't wait till next week. The time is now. Thanks for watching.